while living with these friends and taking care of their kids and everything, I decided I was going to take a risk because I worked at FedEx, but FedEx doesn't pay much for part-time and it doesn't pay much for people that have seizures like I do. So I asked my foster mom, my adoptive mom, actually, if I could jump into my savings that she had set aside for me for my emergencies if I needed something or whatever. She said I could use $5,000 of it while I lived in Kansas City. When I told her, and I had to tell her what the money was for, I wanted a car so I could drive myself to and from work so I didn't have to rely on the bus, because technically relying on the bus, that took me 3 hours to get to work, which means I'd have to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and nobody likes waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning. But in doing that, I set myself up in a way I really should have minded myself. The people I was living with pushed me to go get this car from their friend. I was originally going to go wait for my birth mom and my uncle, who worked as a mechanic for 55 plus years. He is certified, knows everything he needs to know, would have helped me get a car for cheap. The car he was going to have me buy was a 2010 Chevy Malibu for $2,000. Flat out $2,000, and I'd have the whole car to myself. No problems, and if there was problems, he would have fixed it for me for free. I should have taken that. But I was under so much pressure from the people I was living with because they wanted to use my car that I bought, or whatever vehicle that I bought, to also help them. And I was okay with letting them borrow, and I'm saying that word, borrow it, because I was living in their house. So I didn't mind helping, but they took advantage of that. They made me go buy this lemon car. Under so much pressure, they would not leave me alone. So to shut them up, I went and bought this car. This car had so many problems, it wasn't even funny. But I told my mom flat out, I want to buy this car for myself. My mom flat out said the car had to be for me. It was in my name. This is where the problem starts. And I'll tell you next part.